Breaking news, my wonderful people. It's unbelievable what exactly is happening. PDP asked Peter Obi to drop his ambition and come back to the party. It says he left, we did not send him out, and we want him back. He's an asset to the party, and we don't understand why he's taking the popularity, the acceptance that should be for the party to another one. He is a PDP man and he is always welcome. He has great potential. We see him and we know that he is one of our choice candidates in PDP. We want him back. And so the advice is drop your personal ambition and come back to PDP. Well, my wonderful people, this is PDP's call for Peter Obi that he should drop his ambition and come back to the People Democratic Party, that they want him back. Okay, so he should come back to the party. They want him back. Peter Obi is the one that everybody's hearing about. Is the voice, all over the place. It's Peter Obi, again and again. It's becoming a real point of call. Everybody's saying, you know what, we want. We want you, we want things to change. We want you to come back and all this popularity and influence you are having, bring it back to the party. You are a man of PDP. We want you back. He said they did not send him away. He just decided to go. Let's get all the details. Drop your ambition and return to PDP. Former Kaduna governor begs Peter Obi. Ahmed Makafi, the past governor of Kaduna State, has made an appeal to the Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, to return to the People Democratic Party. Peter Obi, who was a member of the People Democratic Party, left just a short time before the primary election took place. Peter Obi joined the Labour Party and became the party flag bearer. Ibrahim Shakari, former governor of Kaduna State, has also returned to the People Democratic Party and was fondly welcomed. Although Shakari had been in the new Nigerian People's Party for a short period, he eventually returned home where he should be. McAfee wants Peter Obi to do the same by dropping his ambition and returning to the People Democratic Party, bringing all his supporters along with him. We need all hands on deck to get this party to where it ought to be and take power at the central. In the report of the Daily Post, McAfee said the Labour Party presidential candidate should come back to the party. It will be the home for him and his supporters. The PDP house is open and we will receive them gladly. When we work together, we promise that Atiku's presidency will be for the country. The youth can trust Nigeria again. As per McAfee, Peter Obi respects me, I respect him. But the issue is that we should all swallow personal ambition for the sake of the country and bring positive change by changing the government that is in power today. I call on the opposition party to actually come together, especially Peter Obi. He needs to return home. Look at what look at what Shakari has done. Peter Obi needs to come back home and help this party win the presidential election. And then we can all truly look back with a smile when Nigeria becomes the desire where we all have what we all have been looking for. You see, when we say that things will change, some people do not understand it. But trust me, things will definitely and certainly change. How, I cannot tell you. But it's not going to be the same. Oh dear, it's not going to be the same. There is just bound to going to be a difference. Whether you like it or not, things are definitely going to change. Things are definitely and will definitely change. Things will certainly change. So that's the place where we are at the moment. Okay, that's the place where we are at the moment. And so PDP is pleading with Peter Obi, say, please come back home. And come back home. We know that please just come back home. This is what PDP is saying to Peter Obi, come back home. And come back home. So this is what is happening right now. They're telling Peter Obi to come back home. That, the party, he's a member of the party. He should not stay elsewhere. He should come here. They are waiting for him and what have you. So whether you like it or not, they want Peter Obi back. But what do you want him back for? What do you want him back for? Why do you want him back? Do you think he's got what it takes? Why not join with him? Okay, because he knew. McAfee said in an interview recently, by the way, that he knows that Peter Obi is a good man. He respects Peter Obi. Peter Obi respects him. And the only reason Peter Obi, it could not be the presidential candidate was because of the region he came from. And his excuse is that that's the way politics go. You win some, you lose some. Yes, and that politics, the way it is, you just have to, say, so that's why Peter Obi had to go, that it's just the way it is. Anyway, my wonderful people, these are the days upon us. These are the things happening, and why we all together, we one accord, must ensure that an end come to, these things that are going on. Okay, we cannot allow these things to continue. Okay, we cannot allow these things to continue. We must ensure that we are speaking out. And McAfee was the one who also said, Peter Obi is getting all this acceptance and popularity all over, even in the north. Let me tell you, that's why El-Rufai is afraid. Do you know what El-Rufai did? El-Rufai is so afraid. He made sure that Peter, he's trying to make sure that the 1 million march do not owe in Kaduna. You know what he did? According to what we are hearing, allegedly, he has put down machineries to ensure that, if they try to have the 1 million march, they will not be they will not be able to tell the story of what will happen, because he will ensure, he will ensure that, the whole thing is scattered. He will ensure that the whole thing is destabilized. So these are some of the things that are happening. This is what is happening, and why every one of us must rise up to it and ensure that we do not allow the same people over and over again. The same people over and over again. So this is what we all must do. Every one of us, we all must rise to the occasion. We all must ensure that the right things are done. We all must ensure that we have the right people in perspective. We all must ensure that we do that which is right and necessary so that Nigeria can change. Okay, so these are some of the things happening. McAfee is saying, PDP is saying Peter Obi, should drop the ambition and that they should come on board. They should, Peter Obi should join should join People Democratic Party again. This is his own submission. Well, what do you think? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice. Let us speak out against everything and anything that will not make us move forward. Okay? Have a good day. Bye for now.